God, he made me. He said I'm perfect. With all my flaws, I'm worth it. Said there's nothing I'm lacking.
Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today is very exciting. Watch this tonight. It's very exciting because, as you can tell by the title, that it's a famous law professor at Wayne State University who he writes books, he does all these things, and he is coming to speak on the legal briefs of what topics and everything else. I do not know. I just know it just said Wayne State University legal briefs, and I guess he's supposed to be a guest speaker. I didn't know he was a professor at Wayne State, so that's just the extra bonus. But yeah, it's via Zoom because the weather is trash and I'm not about to get up and go. So they decided to do it via Zoom. I'm excited because I've never sat in like a legal brief or sat with someone famous in law that has produced like research and law books. So this is just really exciting. I looked him up and I'm just like, wow, he's a professor at Wayne State as well. So that was just an extra bonus. But I'm going to talk to you guys more about what legal briefs are and, you know, just for those who really don't understand law. Now, when you get a case, right, as an attorney, a lot of times you have what are called legal briefs, which are written documents, okay? So for this to be on Zoom, I really don't know what's going to happen because I was a little confused from like written documents. What's going on? But, you know, I'm all for the experience. And I think that if you're a law student, aspiring law student, you know, grad student, whatever, just participate in as many lectures, presentations, and stuff like that, just to help you gain knowledge and meet people, you know. That's what I recommend. But back to legal briefing. Now, legal briefing, like I said, is a written document, but it's when you present it to the court. So before you do your opening arguments and, you know, all of that, you usually submit to the court your briefing, your legal briefs. And within that, you're basically stating why a party of a particular case should prevail. You know, basically have more power and stuff like that. So you're presenting the case to the judge. But so to run it down, I know I'm kind of going over it. To run it down, you have to submit your legal briefs to the court, and then that has to be approved, and then you submit your opening statements and stuff like that. But you definitely need your legal briefing. So I thought it would be cool for me to kind of go and sit in. I was definitely invited, and I'm super, super stoked. Like, you guys invited me? Oh my gosh. So I'm going to be, you know, talking about my experience, and I might try to film a little bit. I don't know. Because with law, it's so hard. You don't know. You don't want to get in trouble. So maybe just me logging on and stuff like that. And I could tell you guys about, you know, the person. So the professor's name is like Alan S. Because I cannot pronounce his last name. I'm not even going to try. But yeah, that's his name. And so honestly, if you just type in Wayne State University, professor of law, Alan S., it'll pop up. The last letter is like K, so you'll see it. But yeah, I'm excited. New pathways to success. So this is the email that I received yesterday on Wednesday, March 22nd. And as you can see you Thursday because this was sent yesterday. And it says March legal briefs. I love this symbol, the law symbol. And it reads, greetings from Wayne Law. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow night for our latest legal briefing. And it's via Zoom, of course. And so the speaker, I told you, is Alan. And he's supposed to be really famous. And these are his books that they still call him professor, but these are his books. And it's a link to it. But if you scroll down, this is him. Okay, and it says Wayne Law School with the symbol, the warrior symbol. And then here it just says, again, the date, who he is. So you have the discussion with Alan, And then at the bottom, it's just giving you the join the event on Zoom. And the time is usually like an hour. So I'll probably have my face off because, I've been invited to. So I'm not really speaking. He's speaking. But this is a great experience for me. So I just wanted to show you guys the email, the professional email from the law school that I thought was really, really kind of cute. I just really love the symbol, guys. If my law buddies. As you can see, I have put my name in the Zoom meeting so that whenever they're ready and it's closer to the time, I will hit join. So I just have my mic off and the video off. And so I'm going to say, got it. And yeah, I just put Wayne State University student because the way my Zoom is set up, it's just all over the place. So I don't want them to think it's a random guest. And it even has this, Wayne State University at the top. So this is just for them, since my camera will be off. This is just for them to know who I am.
This is one of our legal briefs sessions. And legal briefs are an opportunity for us to showcase the work and research of our Wayne Law faculty. So tonight we'll be hearing from Alan Schenk, the distinguished professor at Wayne State University Law School. I know that most of you know Alan better than I can do justice through an introduction. But for those who have not been fortunate enough to know Alan, I'll touch on a few high points. Alan earned his bachelor's in accounting and his law degree at the University of Illinois. He received his LLM in tax from New York University. He started at Wayne State and Wayne Law, actually, in 1966, and is teaching a full caseload now. As I say, he is a beloved professor, and I just like to illustrate that.
Nice to see so many of you. I can't see all of you on my screen, but to start with, Wayne State's history is a history of a single lifetime. We're only 96 years old. But what I did find, and I think it's important, is that Wayne Law School provided access to a legal education to children of immigrants, blue-collar families, women, people from underrepresented groups. And in return, they actually pressed the law school for a better education, more job opportunities. Many times, especially in the long past, without the support or encouragement of the dean. And again, it was the students that got the faculty to change. And so the law school provided academic support for first-year students, transitioned to law school, established anonymous grading. It used to be that the first year, you only took one exam at the end of the year in each of your first-year classes. And that one exam gave you your entire grade in the course. They got the faculty to change, to split it into two courses so that at least you had an exam at the end of the fall term so students could tell how they were doing. Were they doing well? Were they not doing well?
All right, y'all. So I didn't get all of it because I just felt like it was too long, and you guys probably were just like, oh, so I didn't want it to be too draining for you guys. But I had a really good experience. I felt like I learned a lot about the law school itself. I learned a lot about Alan and just like some of the faculty that were just on board that I wouldn't have known. And I already knew about, Black women being lawyers and the percentage like really low, as well as the percentage for just women. And so like even if you have degrees for it, sometimes these law firms and law places will not hire you because of being a woman, being Black. And so that's kind of why I have like a diverse background. Like literally my 4 degrees are like communication, my other one is political science, minor in sociology. My last one will be Juris Doctor, Doctor of Law. So I kind of am all over the place, but at the same time it leads to my final destination. And I just feel like, we never know what the world is going to look like in a few years. And so you want to always be qualified for whatever comes. You want to be adaptable to your environment. And so that's something that I'm really on it. And yeah, so that's unfortunately with like my generation and my race, we have to be overqualified for a lot of positions, and that takes time in school. I've been in school, let's see, more than 8 years, almost 10 years I've been in school. And so it's crazy, like higher education, not like counting high school. So yeah, it's a lot, and then I still got 3 more left to do, so it's crazy. But I need to make sure that I fit the market. I can do what a male can do, a white male, any male, shoot. But overall, the legal briefing was very informative, very insightful, and I think I'm going to join more lectures and more presentations. Like I told you guys, I'm a person of word, so yes. I always believe, and I always stick with this motto, is if you're not the table yet, sit at the table. And what I mean by that is, like, I'm not a lawyer yet, but I need to sit where the lawyers are. I need to be in those conversations. I need to make them see me in a positive light and know that I'm interested in their school. That's something I want to stress. Like, I want to go to this law school, I want to go to this college, but have you shown interest? You can easily write a cover letter, personal statement, but have you shown interest? Do they know who you are? That's really what it is. It's just like, do these schools and law firms and workplaces know who you are besides paper? Because anything can look good on paper, but can you execute it? So yeah, with that, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I have more videos coming. Hopefully, tell me if you guys like these law videos. If you don't, I'm just trying to expose you guys to a lot more things. If you're interested, and try to help you guys out with like colleges. It doesn't even have to be law, but like majoring you're going into, professional setting, and just stuff like that, that I feel like my generation sometimes can be clueless on, because I know I was. So yeah, talk to y'all later. Look, I even got on the Wayne State housing gear. Okay, always representing. But yeah, see y'all.